What's going on with McDonald's? McDonald's payment change confuses customers who may be paying more for a meal. Not sure how this is legal. What is going on here? McDonald's fans are feeling salty. The fast food chain will allegedly start rounding up the prices of certain meals, according to customers online who claim they caught a whiff of the plan. What plan? Per the Sun, a Reddit user shared a memo. Well, it's on Reddit. I don't know. I don't know what is happening. The memo was put outside their franchise location, notifying customers that due to the U.S. Treasury halting production of pennies, the chain will now be rounding change to the nearest 5 cents. And let me see, I pulled something up, and here it is. Yes, the U.S. Mint is stopping penny production, people. On February 9th, 2025, President Trump ordered the cessations of the 1 cent coin production, which may mean that the 2025 penny could be the last Lincoln cent struck for the circulation. While existing pennies will remain legal tender, the end of the new penny production could increase the desirability of certain dates and mint marks amongst collectors. So, guys, it's the end of the penny. Can you believe it? I remember when I was a kid, Mom would let there was a little store. You guys I used to grow up with. It was called Mitchell's Market. It was this old man and his wife ran it, and they were just the sweetest people. But Mom would give me a quarter. I'd get 25 cents, and I'd go up there and I would have, because the candy was a penny. You got penny candy. You remember the Mary Janes, the Bazooka bubble gum, had the little comic inside of it, the little fireballs. There was other little mints, and I could get a little little bag full of candy for 25 cents. It was incredible. It was incredible back in the day. The U.S. Mint has placed its final order of penny blanks and will cease production of the coin when those run out by early next year, forcing companies to adapt to the change. Menu prices will stay the same, but customers' charge will round up depending on the cost of the meal because, look, there's no more pennies. Huh. I mean, I still have a buttload of pennies. If the amount of change owed ends up 1 or 2 cents, it will be rounded down to the 0 cents. Okay, so they're going to round it down. If it ends up in 3 or 4 cents, it will round up to 5 cents. 6 or 7 cents will be rounded down to 5 cents. Change ending in 8 or 9 cents will be rounded up to 10 cents. However, if the amount ends in 5 cents or 0 cents, exact change will be given. Okay. It should be noted that this only affects orders paid for in cash. The Post reached out to McDonald's for confirmation. Did they? And here we go. Here's the little sign. I guess they put out their store. Let's see. I get this in there. Ends in 1 cent or 2 cents. Around, are people going to be able to understand this simple math? We all know these people in school, half of them can't read, they can't do math. Some McDonald's lovers responded to the news in annoyance. So they take from some and give to others, or do they change their menu to always round down? Not sure how this is legal because a penny owed is still a penny owed, one pointed out. Well, look, they're going to have to do something, right? Because you're going to run out of pennies. The bank's not going to give you any more pennies. Is the change machine going to stop giving you pennies? When is that going to stop? Like, I'll use cash at the self-check, and it gives me pennies back. So when is that going to stop? They're just going to stop with pennies. They're saying in February. So is it going to completely stop? I don't know. I just asking questions here. Is there really a good need for this? Is there still tons of pennies in circulation? Another said. Nope, give me my exact change, someone demanded. Get over it. It's just a penny. Why don't they just change the prices? This is confusing, one said. I guess they could do that. But then again, you have the tax, right? So when they, whatever the price is, unless they can figure out, okay, they're going to round it, or because what I think here, I don't, it's been so long since I did paperwork when I was a manager. I'm old. What is it? Is it still what 9.25 was the tax in here in Tennessee? I don't know. So guys, you have to figure out. The government gets their little piece of the cake, piece of the pie when you go buy and purchase anything, whether it's gas, groceries, clothing. There's taxes on it. They should just adjust their prices instead of stealing a couple cents at a time from one customer and returning extra to the next. Look, I think before too long, this is all going to be. It's going to go to some kind of electronic currency. The money's going to be obsolete. Class action lawsuits against the round downs literally stealing another claimed. I doubt that. Meanwhile, non-American customers are pointing out that this has been going on at their local McDonald's for some time now. They do this in Canada, someone said, while another added, it's confusing for the first few months, then you just kind of forget about it. Been like this in Australia for decades, one shared. Dang. So why was it like that? Did they stop their pennies too? What is this, a conspiracy theory that all the pennies around the world are done? Canada has a different type of money. Why is it happening there? Inquiring minds want to know. Well, that was a little quick snippet of McDonald's payment change. Confuses customers who may be paying more for a meal. Not sure how this is legal. Well, they got to do something because they're not going to be doing any more pennies. They're not going to use the copper anymore. In fact, I think during Obama's presidency, didn't they? Have you ever felt the pennies like during that time period? They just didn't feel real, like something like how you could feel it. I don't know. I'm just saying. It's like, and even some of the paper money you have, you're like, wow, this don't even look real. I mean, the way they've changed the money. I know they had to put watermarks and all kinds of things to stop counterfeiting and things like that, but dealing with just the penny itself, I remember the penny feeling different, and then somebody told me they had stopped putting as much copper in it or whatever they're replacing it with, which I didn't go research that, y'all, because, I just didn't. But y'all know what I mean. It felt cheap. It's a penny. Yeah, it's cheap. It was a penny. But all you old folks, y'all remember the penny candy that is gone by the wayside, and here we go. The penny will be no more penny being mint by February of 2025. And there you go. There you have it.